No high value man will accept these four things from a woman. Now, by high value man, I basically mean a man who has a lot of self-respect for himself and who knows his worth as a man. The first one is a high value man will never accept a woman, or his woman rather, posting her provocative photos online. When a woman does this, what it simply means is she's looking for external validation from men, which basically means that she's putting herself out there for the highest bidder. Any woman who is with a man, yet is still posting her provocative photos online, it means that that woman is not satisfied with that her present man, with that her current man. And it also means that once she finds the right man, she will use that man and replace this her current man. So if you're a man who knows your worth, the moment your woman begins to post her provocative photos online, break up with her. Because what she's simply telling you is, you are not enough for me. I'm putting myself out here for the highest bidder. So that men can DM me, so that men can come into my DM and take me out. And if I like any of them, I will start dating them while I either cheat on you or I dump you. So no high value man who knows his worth will ever tolerate this behavior from a woman, no matter how much he loves her. Except you are a simp, except you are a weak man, except you are a better male who doesn't know his worth. The second one is going to clubs regularly. A woman who is going to clubs regularly is simply a woman who believes in the hookup culture. Women who go to clubs regularly, most of the times they go there to have one night stands, because when they are drunk, when they are high, before you know it, they will hop into bed with any guy that is available to them. So if you're dating a woman and you now discover that this girl has a thing for clubs, break up with her. Even if you're in the talking stage and you discover this, end things with her. Or assuming this girl was good at the beginning, then all of a sudden she now begins to frequent clubs. That is to tell you that this girl is simply out here cheating on you. So the best thing you can do is to throw her back to the streets where she came from. Because it makes no sense that you call yourself a high value man, yet every man in the club has access to your woman's pants. Yet every man in the club knows the color of your woman's titties. Yet every man in the club have had a taste of your woman, and you call yourself a high value man. You are a low value man, for Christ's sake. Because no high value man will never allow his woman or tolerate his woman going to nightclubs. Why the hell are you going to nightclubs? Except I'm the one taking her there. If a woman goes to a nightclub 2 or 3 times, I assure you she's going to hook up with a guy. So once she does this, fling her back to the streets. The third one is prioritizing her male friendships over that relationship. This girl, you notice that she's now keeping certain male friends. And mind you, most of the guys who befriend women, all in the name of friendship, most of them are just waiting for an opportunity to pounce on her and get a pound of her flesh. In summary, they are simply trying to sleep with her. So, assuming you notice that there are some guys that your woman is always hanging around. And when you ask her who are these, she will tell you they are friends. And you're not comfortable with those guys. And you now tell this lady, I'm not comfortable with you keeping these male friends. Please stop hanging out with them. And she begins to give you attitude. She begins to make arguments on why she cannot stop being friends with them. Once a woman begins to place her male friendships above you and above that relationship, trust me, as a high value man, the best thing you can do at this point is to walk away. Because at some point, one of those male friends will graduate from being a male friend to becoming a lover, to becoming a sex partner, to becoming the guy that she cheat on you with. Yes, when women cheat on their boyfriends, most of the times they don't cheat with an outsider or a stranger. They cheated with one of those guys who is close to her. Yes, probably 2 of you had a fight, and before you know it, she will go to meet that male friend to comfort her. And before you know it, they are kissing. And before you know it, they're in the bed eating themselves up. The last thing that a high value man will never tolerate or accept from a woman is when a woman makes it mandatory for that man to place her on salary, on girlfriend allowance, when she has not contributed any value to that man's life. A high value man knows that his money, it took him pain, it took him time, it took him his energy to make his money. And therefore, he's not going to spend it on just any girl simply because she's beautiful or simply because she's sexy. A high value man believes that for me to spend money on this girl, for me to be kind enough to place this girl on girlfriend allowance, because personally, I'm not against girlfriend allowance. I'm only against it when the girl has not done anything valuable to deserve it. If a girl has been good to me, has been nice to me, have always come through for me in every situation, and I can really rely on her 100%. Of course, it will give me great joy to place her on salary because she deserves it. And the salary I'm placing her is not that, it's something I have to do. I'm just doing it out of my own benevolence, out of my own magnanimity, out of my own kindness, out of my own love for her, just to appreciate her and make her feel good because she has been useful to me. But when a girl just came into your life and she demanded, you must place me on girlfriend allowance, who the hell are you? Who the fuck are you to demand such? You've not done anything for this man and you're demanding for salary. This is the mentality of girls these days. It has gotten to the point that some girls will ask you before they even begin to date you or before they accept to become your girlfriend. How much will you be paying me if I become your girlfriend? Any man who tolerates this rubbish behavior from women is a low-value man, because no high-value man who knows his worth, who has worked hard to become a high-value man, no man who is a high-value man will tolerate this gutter behavior from women, because a high-value man believes that for him to give you his money, he must get value in return for it. A high-value man places a lot of value on his money. He's not just going to give it to you for free because you are answering his girlfriend. No, you must create value in his life. So the only guys who do this, who accept to pay girls salary, even when these girls have not done anything for them, are simps. Those weak, foolish guys. They are the ones. And I'm sure that nobody who is watching my video is a weak, foolish guy. You guys should know your worth, should know your value. And even if you're not rich, even if you're not financially stable yet as a man, when you begin to know your worth, you're on the right path to becoming a high value man. Because trust me, it all starts here. You can still be financially stable and still be a low value man. So it's not just all about money. If you are financially stable and you're a simp, women control you, women push you around, women disrespect you, women talk to you anyhow, you are still a low value man. Because once your mind has not been refined to understanding your value and worth, you can never be a high value man. So even if you are broke, but you know your worth as a man, trust me, you're a high value man. All that is remaining is for you to work hard and chase your goals and be financially stable. So that's basically it, guys.